Hello guys, so I'm back. So I'm over my bug. So I know I said there'd be no content this week, but I decided I'm gonna do one anyway. And today we're gonna talk about jealousy. The green-eyed monster. A perfectly human, natural emotion and reaction in life, which I think is being intensified in modern days by social media. Social media forces us to compare our lives and where we are at in them. And it's completely natural, but our first reaction should always be to be happy for the person, not to compare where we are in our lives from it. And it's something that everybody struggles with. And I think that personally, I try not to compare myself with other people, but naturally you do. Where you are at your life, whether you're in a relationship or whether you're getting married or having a kid or you've got a new job or a new car, everybody wants to celebrate that and everyone wants to put that over social media, which is great, and you want to share it with your friends, and that's totally natural and it's totally okay. But for the people that are not living such a great life, it can be disheartening. Or for the people that don't think they are where they should be, it can be really disheartening, and it's important to understand for yourself that just because someone else is doing something at a certain time doesn't mean you have to. Your career doesn't have to start at 18 and shoot through the roots. I know I've spoken a little bit about this before, and I think it's important to understand that most of social media is fake. Most of it is. That person that's posting videos every week with a big smile on their face saying that they have got their new job, they've got married, they've got kids, they've whatever, it doesn't mean that they're happy. Those things can make you happy, but it's not the definition of happiness. Everybody's definition of happiness is different, and it's important to understand just because someone does something at a certain time. Like, for instance, me. I'm nearing 31 now, and a lot of my friends are settled down. Some of them have got kids, some of them have got married, some of them have moved up in the ranks in their careers. I haven't to any of those things. It doesn't make my life any less important or successful than theirs, because success isn't driven by that. We're constantly trying to receive that A star and get the best job, the best car, the best wife, the best kids. But what about the best you? Because the people that tend to get married, have kids, get the best car, do it all early, I do have to question. And I'm not saying that this applies to everyone, because some people will. But when they've done it so early, do they really all have it all together? Have they really discovered the real them? And don't forget, the people that aren't doing it early, that are going out travelling, partying, enjoying their life in certain different ways. The people that got married, settled down and have kids have missed out on that. So what I'm trying to say is neither life is perfect, but they both have their benefits, and they both have those things they're missing out on. The important thing is not to get wrapped up in the jealousy of what someone else has, and to be more grateful about what you have, and be happy for the person doing their thing. We all have our own thing. We all have our own goals. And jealousy is something that is very evil. It's very evil because it's so natural and we can't stop it. But it's so destructive. And for someone with mental health issues, it can be it can be even more destructive because they have less of a control over their own mind anyway. You add something like jealousy into the mix, or FOMO, fear of missing out, and it can spiral fast. And I think it's important to understand yourself and where you want to be in your life. The question you have to ask yourself is are you happy where you are at right now? Not where the other people are. Not because you're not there. Not because you don't have what they have. But are you happy with what you have right now? And if the answer is no, that's something you have to work on. And you need to set yourself clear goals and how you're going to achieve it. Now, when you set those clear goals, that path, don't get yourself tied in if you don't meet in them. Try and stick to it best you can, but be open to the fact that you might not succeed. When I was 18 years old, for instance, I thought I would be a branch manager or somewhere out of branch, a bit higher up, or a decent salary. Not that my salary is not decent now, I'm happy with where I am. With, I don't know, some kids, married, settled down with a house. Where was I dreaming? But as my life progressed, that goal changed. Not that I still don't want it, it's just that I didn't want it as quick as I thought I was going to. I didn't need it. Obviously some things got in my way, including job opportunities, including my decisions on what I wanted to do, relationship breakdowns. I'd never have a house by now, I don't even know why I was dreaming of that. But I didn't understand the market at that point. Still don't completely. I understand enough to know that to afford a house is going to be bloody difficult, and it might be something that I never do. But I've accepted that your goals and your tasks will change along the way. Your plan at 18 isn't going to be your plan at 30. You may have something that you really, really, really want, those dream goals, and you can still go and achieve those, but the chances are majority of us probably won't have the same goals at 18 as 30. And it's about growing up and accepting in a mature way that your life will take a different route to everybody else's. They won't be completely unique. There isn't really much thing. Because, as they say, if we're all unique, how can any of us be? But I guess what I'm trying to say is take stock of what you have and be grateful for who, what, and where, because those things are the most important, and they're the things that make up your life. And if your life took a different route than what you thought it was going to be, is it worth mulling over those decisions and why it didn't go that way? To a degree, you can learn from it, but you can't change it. Tomorrow is yesterday is gone, and tomorrow isn't promised. So work what you have with what you have today. Because when you learn to accept and be grateful for your life as it is, it gets a lot easier. And for people with mental health issues, I think it's important to remember that. And for the neurodivergent, diverse community, and well, for everyone, you know. I actually don't think it applies necessarily just to those with mental health. I think it applies to everybody. I think that we have to take stock and be grateful. I think it's something the Americans definitely do right with Thanksgiving, being thankful for what you've got. It's not something we do over here. And it's a day to take stock of what you've got. And I think that I know that their origins don't necessarily come from that, but that's thanks. Give thanks. But why does it have to be one specific day in the year? Why can't you take stock all the time? You can't do it every day, obviously. I mean, that would take huge amounts of time and energy, and you never get any work done. But once in a while, it's important to reflect on it. And once you do, you'll be thankful for the decisions you've made that got you there. In the most part. Not everyone's going to be happy with where their life is at. But then you can, once you reflect and you realise what you have and what you want, you can then start to take the steps to get where you want to be. It's in your control. If you want that better job, if you want that faster car, well, sometimes there's a LinkedIn because you need the money, but you can go out and find that job. You can hone your work skills, get better work experience, take a second job to buy that car, download those dating apps, go out to the bars. In fact, a lot of chance of meeting someone at a bar, but these days, but don't regret the chances you didn't take, and don't be jealous of where someone else's life is at. Focus on yourself, because the decisions they make in their life and the decisions that the stepping stones that they're going through right now that you're jealous of make absolutely no impact on your life. It just proves that they are taking stock and they are taking the steps that they want to take. Well, they got lucky. I believe there is a certain amount of luck in this life. But you can make your own luck. It's just about making the decisions to do that and dwelling on your jealousy over what people are posting on Instagram that may not even be factual or relatable is just a complete waste of time. It's a complete waste of time. And I think it's important to know that. And I think it's important to constantly strive to be a better person, strive to be a better you, but also be grateful for what you have. So yeah, I'm going to stop rambling now. These are getting longer and longer, aren't they? But I hope what I say resonates with people. I really do hope that I am helping people out there. I know my videos don't get a lot of likes, don't get a lot of shares, don't get a million views, but I hope for the people that are watching and are seeing what we're doing, that we are helping. And thank you for the support so far that I have got, because I do really appreciate it. And it is important, what we're doing. And I will keep reminding myself that. And you guys. Because it's important that we start talking about all this stuff. It really is. But as I say, I'm going to start rambling again if I keep going. So thank you so much for watching. Please like, share, donate. Tomorrow is our Halloween dress up day at work. Please support us in that. Send us your best wishes. I will be posting pictures in the evening of the costumes that we did. And hopefully we can raise some money. I mean, last year we tried to do it for a different charity, but it was difficult. I don't think we got enough publicity out of it. We also didn't have the decorations up that my colleague has put up today, which is fantastic. Should hopefully draw some attention. So yeah, I'm looking forward to it. But I hope you're having a great day, and I hope you're having a great mental health day, and I will speak to you guys soon.